I've said welcome back every time. I think.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So stand by for Austin.
Welcome.
Cool. Yeah. Probably what I've been most excited to talk about for the last week, because I was the dummy that forgot to watch Stranger Things in its entirety, i.e., I like to take my time.
For shame!
Yeah, with a good steak. You want to really enjoy it. You take in all of the juices and everything. I didn't binge watch Stranger Things like I was supposed to.
But we did.
So I wasn't able to do a full review. But this week, guys, we get to talk fully about Stranger Things.
Full review.
Which means, hey, spoiler alert.
If you have not finished season 1 of Stranger Things, this is your chance to turn us off, but actually just mute it and watch to the end so we still get credit for review.
We are going to ruin it for you if you haven't
Yes,
seen it.
absolutely. Because, guys, let's be honest, Stranger Things kind of took over the universe
It's awesome.
right now, and what I think is the best show out.
It brought me back to the Goonies. It brought me back to watching E.T. Oh, gosh, it just brought me back to being in the 80s again.
Yeah, so great. That was a long time ago.
What?
90s, it was like 30 years.
It brought me back to a better place and a better time. Life was just great.
It was peachy, guys.
The smell of cigarettes.
Everywhere you went, every restaurant,
Yeah.
What?
in the arcade.
You
in
guys
the
are talking
hall.
about Die Hard. Okay, I get it. Yeah,
No,
everybody
we're talking
smoked
about
in
the
80s.
80s. Every playground could kill you.
Hopper did
actively
smoke.
kill you.
I think Joyce smoked as well. Everybody smoked.
Okay, season 1 was unbelievable.
Yeah.
This was probably my favorite show this year.
The Duffer Brothers, who created this, we mentioned this before, they made essentially a love letter to Stephen King.
They did.
There were references to Steven Spielberg as well, but really, if you take a look at the show, there are frames where it's a direct shot from Stand By Me, Carrie, so many different things. They are incredible.
Yeah, the font at the beginning of the show is the font from Carrie.
Yeah, really, really cool. So they get through season 1. What's next?
Oh man, I don't know. I can tell you a couple of theories. I can tell you some ideas.
Yes.
I do think, okay, so what's the kid that, he poops up the slug?
Will.
The kid that gets kidnapped.
Guys.
He's the kid that gets lost. He's the whole purpose of the show.
Yeah,
we
Will
finally get him
Byers.
back, and then in a classic twist, just like the old Tales from the Dark Side or Tales from the Crypt, we see this poor kid burp up a slug
Yeah.
from
Something.
the other side.
I know, yeah. Here's the thing. I have a working theory, and this is what I'm most excited about. At the end of season 1, it's the final episode. They defeat the big bad, and the kids are all downstairs playing Dungeons and Dragons, right? And they beat the monster in Dungeons and Dragons, and everybody's excited, except they say a few things. One, what? That's it? It was only 10 hours, which is the way we all felt when Stranger Things ended. It was way too short. It was only 8 episodes, and they asked about a few things. They asked about the Lost Night. I think the Lost Night is Hopper. A reference to Hopper. The Proud Princess, which 11, what happened to 11? We don't know where she
We
is.
think she's still around.
Yeah,
And
she's
the
around.
weird flowers in the cave, which I personally think was either a reference to the eggs that you saw in the Upside Down, or just the freaky floaty stuff in the Upside Down. What was that? It was like Avatar, but creepy. It was like a creepier Avatar.
Now
I
check
don't
it
know.
out. This is what I think is going to happen to Will. I
Okay.
think Will is going to slowly start transforming into one of those creatures from the Upside Down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because think about it. That thing on the other side, it was very like man-like.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
it
true.
had a lot
That's
of
true.
features. It had that weird plant teeth.
Yeah, it was almost like watching me at a buffet
Okay.
when it ate.
Lost
It's
me.
exactly like
Lost
watching
me.
you at a buffet.
Yeah.
I believe we have a clip of Dex at a buffet here.
Oh man, this
There I
is
am.
really creepy. I like it.
Fascinating.
All right.
Exactly how it is.
But here's the thing, guys. We did see Will, who coughed up this slug thing, right? And we saw a quick snapshot too. Oh, look! Oh, he's vomiting. Oh, it's a slug.
Too many cigarettes.
Wait, look up. Oh, the Upside Down. Yeah.
He's going to turn into
Am
that
I
thing.
right? Okay. Will was super exposed to whatever was happening in the Upside Down, but he wasn't the only one. You've got Joyce, the mom. She took her helmet off, right? Oh, Hopper, he also took his helmet off.
Love Hopper.
And Nancy, the sister, she ran in there, right, in that entire scene, and she was freaking out. She was like hiding behind the tree, and it was like, I don't know what's happening. Oh my God, you guys. And it was like super 80s, and you're like, I don't know. It was amazing. Either way, they were all exposed by the Upside Down.
A couple of things that I really liked about the show. I actually liked the redemption of Steve, the boyfriend.
Yeah,
because
dude.
I did not like him the whole show, and I'm glad that at the end, he really did. He had a character redemption, and now I think we're all cool with him.
It would have been kind of a throwaway if Older Byers was able to just like get the girl and Nancy, whatever.
Is there a possibility that Hopper is working with the government?
100%.
See, that's the other thing I like.
100%.
I love how ambiguous they left the relationship with Hopper and the government and 11. What is happening?
But here's the thing. Okay, Hopper gets into the car with the FBI guys, right? And you don't know what's happening. It's at the end. There's a lot of dead bodies in the school. And you're going, what's going on? I don't know. Hopper gets in the car, and the next thing you see, he's back to being the chief. He's totally secure wherever he is, and he's bringing Eggo waffles to, I think, 11. So he's got some knowledge of where she is potentially, which means I think he's working with the government. He's obviously trustworthy. He straight up told those guys, look, we just want to save Will. We don't even care. By the way, Hopper is the best part of that show.
I agree.
And so I think we're going to get more of that in season 2. In fact, the Duffer Brothers themselves said that's kind of what they want to explore. What is the relationship now between Hopper, between the kids, and between the government?
If we had to give thumbs up, we would both give 2 big old thumbs up.
Yes, like the 80s. Aww.
Yeah.
I give this show 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
And they did such an incredible job. Not only was it a great show, but it was a great ending. It still set up season 2, but it wasn't cheesy where you didn't cliffhanger. They wrapped everything up and yet didn't.
Okay,
Good
so
job, Stranger
the standby for awesome recommendation is
Yes.
this will bring you the awesome.
Yeah, yes, it will. It's probably the best show you can watch right now, currently. If you don't have Netflix, we're looking for sponsors. If you'd like to sponsor,
Tell us what you thought about Stranger Things in the comments.
Yes.
Don't spoil it for your friends because it's that good. And always, you can email us at standbyforawesomeshow@gmail.com.
Cue that strange music, okay? Cue the stranger music.